Hello, this is Sergeant Zappa. You know who it is. Look, you just stumbled upon a new, and improved Moscow Police Department training video, and you didn't even know about it. That's right, babies. You didn't even know what you stumbled upon, did you? No. Well, you know, Moscow's very proud, okay? They're very proud of of these training exercise videos. You know, we got to train our homicide detectives. And, well, you know, okay, so this is another one of them here. And this did occur. This did happen here. This is a real crime. And, it is the crime we're talking about here. And I think on this one, they were looking for, clues. It was very snowy out. There's a lot of snow, and well, you're gonna see that here. You're gonna see a lot of snow, but I think they were sent out there to get cigarette butts to compare them to other cigarette butts found at the King Road house here. Okay, so that's the scenario, and let's see what happens here. Okay, hey, remember, Moscow's very proud of these videos. And my name's Sergeant Zappa, and don't forget it, okay? Now I do got some fan mail coming in here, and which is very odd because I don't know how you get my fan mail here. I don't know how you get mail to me, but I'm starting to soften up on that idea. Soften up, and anyway, let's get on to the simulation. Excuse me. The video here. All right. You all ready for this? And now for something completely horrible and wretched. Hey, Frank. Man, we've been out here for a really long time. It's snowy. What are we looking for again, anyway? Oh, we're looking for cigarette butts, idiot. That's right, we're looking for cigarette butts. Shit, guys. Look. I've been combing this crime scene here for 3 fucking weeks. And I haven't found anything, guys. I always let down Moscow Police Department every time we see one of these videos. Now look, now we're in the goddamn snow. Do you see how deep this snow is out here? Anyway, I guess we're looking for cigarette butts. I don't know. Hey, yeah, we're looking for cigarette butts. Here we go. Look, there's no cigarette butts out here, guys. None. Come on, give me a break. Really? Oh, God. Hey, Frank, you find any cigarette butts out there? Not one, asshole. Great. Well, so Frank didn't find nothing, so. Anyway, okay, guys. Look, once again, I'm sorry to disappoint everybody here. Moscow, I'm sorry I let you down. Couldn't find any cigarette butts whatsoever. There's none. There's absolutely none. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? None. There are absolutely no cigarette butts here whatsoever. Guys, I don't know here. Oh, you know what I'm saying? There are absolutely no cigarette butts here. Wait a minute, guys. Wait. What's that? Wait. Hang on. Wait, what is this? What is that? Wait, hang on, guys, hang on. Let's see what this is. Hey, Frank, I may have found something here. Oh, are you sure? Yeah, Frank, come here. I think I may have found something. Hey, let's see what this is. I don't know. Oh, wait, what is it? Oh, wait. What is this? It's a fucking... What is this, guys? What is it? Oh, my fucking... It's a fucking iced tea fucking bottle. That's not a cigarette butt. Oh, my. Frank, never mind. Never mind, Frank. Never mind. I couldn't find... Sorry, Frank. Yeah, you're an idiot. Yeah, I mean, guys, I couldn't find any cigarette butts out here for any compare, contrast, we're trying to find DNA, and I couldn't find anything here, guys. Nothing, except a goddamn iced tea bottle. Oh, my. All right, there you go. Sorry, guys. I keep letting Moscow down and down. Thank you. Well, there you go. That was new and improved Moscow Police Homicide Training Detective video. I hope you like that. Okay. Because it's really fucking cold out here. And, excuse me. I'm sorry. This was pre-recorded. I don't know what I'm talking about. Forget I ever said that. Cut that. Hey, cut that part out. Cut that fucking part out. All right. Yeah, cut it out. Cut that out. Fucking hell, what's going on? Man, fucking cold. Cut. We got to cut. We got to cut. Hey, we got to cut. All right. Hey, there you go. Now you're in the dark again. Anyway, we hope you like that. Anyway, Sergeant Zappa out. Back to reality. Welcome, babies. That is the Late Show. My name is Chesterfield. And that is the live. Good night. I hope you have a pleasant evening tonight. I hope you drift off in the great beyond for just a night and slip on silver streams into your mind like silver ribbons. Yes, slipping down silver ribbons in our dreams. How do you like them apples? Anyway, welcome to the Late Show, loves. I love you. Think about what you saw. Anyway, I hope you like that. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. We can't have a live without the ceremony. Oh, hang on. I gotta light the damn thing. Here we are. Hang on. I gotta light it, guys. Yeah, we can't have we got to start the ceremony. That's right. If I can get my hands to work. It is fucking cold out. Yeah, it is. Holy shit, guys. All right. I love you. All right, hey, guess what? Nice little candle, right? Warms up the hand pretty nicely, does it not? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Especially when you do this. It's like, wow, that's really kind of nice. It feels good. All right. Anyway. What are we doing? What are we doing? Welcome, everybody. Daft Bits, welcome. I am welcome. White Rabbit, you know what I'm doing. Lynn Champagne, I love you, of course. Still waiting on the... I don't know the location here, love. Thank you. Welcome, Edie Redman. Oh, welcome, Edie Redman. I could go for some corn. You know what I could go for? Right. I could go for some carrots and corn. And I think, what is that, broccoli? I could go for that. I could go for the broccoli, too. I could I could really put that together and make a really nice salad out of that, actually. That sounds really good tonight, actually. I think I want to eat a broccoli, pepper, what was in there again? Corn or something? Fucking salad of some sort. That sounds really fucking good, actually. We got to put that shit together tonight. That's going to be the next Masternature2112 video channel. We're going to make food together. All right, there you go. That sounds good. Like, oh my God, why the fuck did you roast a duck at 450 degrees? Are you out of your fucking mind? You know, like that kind of shit. You can't cook at all, asshole, can you? Oh my God. That'd be funny. You have a cooking show. Listen to this, guys. That'd be funny. You have a cooking show, right, where the cook actually is that psychotic or that deranged, like in real life. That would be fit. That would be hilarious. That would be a hilarious documentary. Think about that. You have a cook, you have a chef, right, who has like a major like psychotic problem or something. But he's an amazing chef. But he talks to himself like that. That would be a hilarious documentary to make. Think about that. That's so fucking weird. But think about that. You know, and the alter ego, right, or the voice would be like an English Stanley kind of character. He'd be like an English Stanley kind of character, like. And then you'd see they do like a 7-part documentary on this guy or something, you know. Yeah, from his upbringings, you know, in the streets of fucking Paris or something. Something weird from the streets of Paris, and then through his fucking, you know, his young days or whatever, up to whatever, you know, and then somewhere along the line he develops like a English, like a Stanley character. He like starts to hallucinate or some shit. Oh my God. So yeah, it's like a cooking show, but it's like a documentary. You're sorry guys. I'm on Himalayan, Moroccan, tambourine, space dust, baby. Look, it's the hardest tambourine space dust you can get. All right, it's from Moroccan meteorite, fucking. Shot down from outer space here, baby. All right, that's the kind of bog we're talking about here. All right, yeah. Anyway, think about that. I don't know where we're going with that. Don't know. Oh yeah, I remember. Hey, so yeah. Right. So it's like that. It's like, okay, so you rap the, you know, no, so it's going to be an American. So it's like this. So, you know, okay, well, this is how you layer the lasagna, you know, and well, I put this oregano on top, and I do this, I do that, and then you got, and then his psychosis kicks in, right? And then he's like, and then you hear the alter ego kick in. There'd be like some voiceover, like representing his like psychotic, you know, his psychotic alter ego. It would be like Stanley. It would be Stanley. It'd be like, you can't fucking cook at all, asshole. Yeah. You call yourself a chef? I mean, look at you. I mean, nobody likes you. Yeah, and the chef's name would be Thomas, right? And then you have the cut in say, you know, life was terrible for Thomas for the past 10 years. He's been struggling with this disorder where he has this alter ego when he cooks. He knows he's a great chef, but he's been inflicted by this you know. And then you hear Stanley's voice coming in. Yeah, you can hear me too, asshole. Look, he's a terrible chef. I mean, I don't know where the fuck this kid went to school, but goddamn, I tasted his fucking waffles, and it tasted like someone fucking took a piss on bread and just fucking served it to me. Fuck. End of part 1. Documentary part 1. No, that would be the third part of the series. That when Stanley takes over. Oh my god. That would be hilarious. I'd watch that. I'd pay to watch that documentary. Look, if someone said, Stanley, you do a documentary. You play an alter fucking psychot, right? Oh my god. Well, here's the trick. You can't tell the fucking difference. You can't tell the difference, really. All right. All right, pause 1 in the dark. We take a quick break. We get into light. We get into the light. We get into the light opacity of Moroccan space dust. Clear as glass, clear as glass. Here we go into evidence. No. Disgrace. Disgrace. We're not in evidence, we're disgrace. Disgrace. welcome back. Calm and nice and quiet as a mouse. Quiet as a mouse. All you heard was the door closing. Alrighty. Quiet as a mouse, quiet as a ninja. Alright? You're like, fuck off. We heard you from a mile away, jerk. Alright. Good. Good. Two equations. Real quick, and then we'll get on to this again. Hell picks. Right? But two equations, guys. Two equations. Maybe I was going to write. I'm thinking, do I write? Do I not write? I don't know. Two equations. Simple. Very simple. Two equations. Maybe I'll write. Maybe I'll write. Nah, you can't see it in there. Two equations. Whatever. Two equations. Whatever. I just have to pretend I'm writing. Of course, one equation, of course, has to contain Kohlberger. You have to have an equation that has Kohlberger within it, of course, because he's the one in jail for this. So you have to have one equation that accounts for him. Correct? Correct. Of course. Yes, of course. If you don't, you already lost the game. Because he's the dude in jail. Right? So you have to have an equation that accounts for him, or else you're stupid and dumb. And you're lost. So let's make that very clear. And you have, of course, your second equation, which accounts for all the other stuff that's going on in this case. The roommates, their shenanigans, all their friends, those cast of characters, the ties to the frats, ties to the sororities, those characters, all that, right? That's your second equation. Yeah, of course. That's going to be a strong equation, as we know. It's been the strongest equation in this entire case so far. This second equation has been the strongest one. Let's make that very clear as well. But you still have two equations. And you got somebody in jail on that side of the equation. How is that possible? How is that possible? You know, you got two equations here. Your second equation is much stronger in proof. And when you're going to prove out your equation, that this would be seemingly easier to prove. Your second equation. Why is the other equation so much more difficult to prove? Kohlberger, his equation, it's so much more difficult to prove, yet we have an outcome. We have an outcome in the more difficult equation. It doesn't make sense. You have an easier equation over here, which you could, this is an easier route to a conclusion. This is the much more difficult route. In fact, as we go along here in our equations, right? We have no how do we put this? And we'll get there. But you got to look at it that way too. I'm just saying, maybe this is a skeleton thing of what I'm saying here. Skeleton. But, you got to look at it that way. We got two equations here. We got Kohlberger equation. We got this equation. Kohlberger equation doesn't make sense. I mean, we have no ties to the other equation, do we? I mean, if we had ties to the other equation, that would make things a lot easier here. But we don't, do we? No. As far as we know. Well, he didn't act alone. No? He didn't act alone. Huh? Okay. He didn't act alone. Okay, fine. You could say he didn't act alone, but it still doesn't change the fact that there's still no connection to these people. It doesn't matter. I could say he didn't act alone. Great, but you still didn't prove the first part. I mean, if you can prove that he had some connection to these people, and they say, well, there's a counterpart to this. Okay, great. But you can't even prove the first part. I mean, this is stupid. Dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. So, you can't really make a connection between Kohlberger equation and then the other equation, because we haven't established any connection between the two. There's no connection. But why is this one? Why is equation 2 so much more compelling than this? Than Kohlberger? I don't get it. Weird. The fucking roommate equation is much more easier to see here, and what's going on here between these people. That one to me is a much easier route to go. You just got to shake some people up a little bit, and you're going to figure out what the fuck happened. I don't know. That seems much more plausible to me than we've gone over this a million times, than some no connected at all lone fucking wolf character is walking around the streets of Moscow, Idaho, with no connections to these people, and he's turning into the werewolf of fucking London. I mean, think about it. All of a sudden, now we're talking about the werewolf of fucking London. We start slaughtering people for the hell of it. At the light of the pale fucking moon, we turn into the werewolf of London. We get out of our car. The fucking light from the moon hits us, and we start turning into a goddamn werewolf. And then we just rampage into a house, kill 4 people, storm out. I mean, I guess, get back into our car as a werewolf, and then we drive off under the light of the moon. Fuck, I guess. Fucking hell, man. Think about it that way. Wow. I don't think so. I do not think so. It's very odd. Very odd. Very odd. Very, very odd, love. But I'll tell you what. Before we get on to what we're really trying to do here. Yeah. Let's do this. I like this one. I do like this one. We've done this before. But I'm gonna have to cut it out. Like the Moroccan bubbler. All right, you didn't see that. Did you see the Moroccan bubbler? Anyway, that's bit moon dust, goblins, and pumpkins, and trees, things. You must trust the master. All right. Yeah, get on with it, asshole. All right, here we are. Welcome back to the show. Brace yourself. Oh, the lens is a little blurry. Why is it blurry, love? Why is the lens a little blurry? Hang on, I must clean the lens. Oh, God. Hey, cover your eyes. Cover your eyes. Hey, fuck off. Oh my God. I'm suing your fucking ass. You just burned my eyes. You fucking ass. Oh. No, it's not spit. Believe me, it's like vinegar and like fucking balsamic acid. Hello. You saw me. Did you not? All right. Whatever. Here we are.
Yeah, and that was to a lesser extent before, but like your organization isn't showing them, you're not going to get that same kind of professionalism in some of these smaller.
Yeah. Nah, you know.
Some of them do, though.
I remember years ago.
Shut
up.
My
very first book. It was called Objection, and I wrote a chapter on
it
called Blood Money.
Blood money?
And I was
Hang on, guys. Blurry blood money.
People got a hold of Nicole Brown's photos and
hang
selling
on.
them. After I wrote that chapter, Blood Money, I had this cheap little, it was like a $200 laptop. It's like this big, that I wrote the book on. When I finished that chapter, I had to look up so many ghoulish examples of what we're talking about right now.
Oh, yeah?
I swear I thought the computer had to be hanged, and I destroyed it. Because I had to write about people buying crime scene photos and scraps from a crime scene that were bloody and autopsy photos. It's just ghoulish.
Ghoulish? What are you talking about?
After you saw that.
What are you
After you saw that.
Wait.
Both of you.
Hang on, guys.
How did that ghoulish?
I don't know what the fuck she's talking about here. What are you talking about here?
Some of them do, though.
I remember years ago.
I'm sorry, guys. I just want to go through this again because I don't really understand what the fuck she's saying here. Is she saying the computer is hanked? Like, the computer is like, she says the computer is hanked. Like, it's hanked. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's hanked. do you mean it's like possessed? Like, what are you talking about? Like we're talking about some sort of Jamaican ritual? Like hanky panky? I don't know.
It was my very first book. It was called Objection, and I wrote a chapter on it called Blood Money.
Okay.
And
Blood money.
I was so stunned that people got a hold of Nicole Brown's autopsy photos and were selling them.
Okay.
After I wrote that chapter, Blood Money, I had this cheap little, it was like a $200 laptop. It's like this big, that I wrote the book on. When I finished that chapter, I had to look up so many ghoulish examples of what we're talking about right now. I swear I thought the computer had to be hanged, and I destroyed it. Because I had to write about people buying crime scene photos and scraps from a crime scene that were bloody and autopsy photos. It's just ghoulish. After you saw that, to both of you, how did that affect you? Because I still think back on that moment and I just saw a bloody shirt.
Okay.
You know,
I've really
been able to wrap my mind around it.
What kind of question is that? Nancy, what are you talking about? I'm sorry, guys. I mean, that's like, we go from talking about a Hank computer, you know, with all this gruesome shit, and then we go to, back to the bloody fucking clothing on the desk. How do you think about that? Or what was the question? How do you feel about seeing that? Or something like, oh my God, Nancy. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is some fucking weird, that is some wicked weird shit to me. I mean, God damn it. Nancy, God damn. Hey. You are like, wow. How the fuck are you supposed to answer that kind of question? Like, you don't even know what she's talking about. It's like, what are you talking about? I had to write this fucking crime scene shit up on a fucking little laptop computer. And I was looking up all this shit. It was like ghoulish. And I swear to God, the laptop was hanked, and so I destroyed it. Okay? What are you talking about? What do you mean it was hanked? What, it was possessed? Like hanked? What are you talking about? And she's like, and then I saw I saw the bloody clothes on a fucking desk. Okay, how do you feel about what you saw in there in the crime scene photo? What are you talking about? Maybe we should go back. Maybe we should talk about your possession, or like how you got hanked, or something. Maybe we should like go back to your question. You know, like, how did you get hanked? Like, was there some sort of voodoo ritual going on? You got hanked? Or yanked? Did you get yanked? Did somebody yank you, Nancy? Oh my God. You're a dirty little thing. Oh, Nancy! You're a dirty little thing getting yanked. Oh my God. You're a dirty little thing. Oh my Lord. Oh, you got yanked, you got hanked, all right. Oh, yes, you did, love. Oh, you got hanked. All right, yes, you did, baby. All right, anyway. Hey, Mrs. John, this means war. That's right. There he is. Fuck you.
Whatever. Oh.
Well, fuck you, hey. Hey, listen to me. Get this away from me. Oh my fucking God. Oh. You get you fuck. Yeah. Oh my God, we have to watch it again? Master Nature, you're fucking torturing me. Holy fucking hell. Don't watch your hand. Watch your fucking hand.
Flour.
Flour.
Cup of powder.
Yeah, you're a fucking cup of powder. You're a fucking powder.
Not the butter.
Yeah, you're the fucking butter.
Two in the oven.
Yeah. Hey, you in the fucking oven. Yeah. Yeah, fucking ho you. You in the oven. Yeah, bubonic fucking plague in oven. Fuck you, man. No, I don't. You out of your fucking mind, Master Nature. Don't you ever drag me into this fucking 100-year butterface battle war that you have going on here with Mrs. John here in the garden. in some fictitious fucking, I don't know what the fuck you two doing, but don't you be fucking dragging me into this shit anymore. I don't want to see this shit. I don't want to hear about it. Look, I told you I had past trauma in my history, okay? I had past trauma in my history here, all right? Look, remember 1907, bubonic plague came into town, and it looked like that. And yeah, half the town fucking died, all right? And it looked just like that, all right? And remember, we had to get a fucking shaman in there to fucking to cleanse the fucking thing. So yeah, this triggers me every time I see this shit. That's what the bubonic. I said, get the fuck away from me. I had to cross the street, right? I don't want to see no bubonic plague walking down the fucking Mississippi Delta here. Bring it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't want to know what it is. All I know is bubonic fucking plague. All right. Thank you very much. Now, look, $59.95 a month. We can talk all day about Tyrone's struggle, about bubonic plague, and we could do that too if you are in a sentimental kind of mood. All right. I tell you what, Tyrone, you really know how to sell them dead. You know that? You know how to sell them dead, don't you? You really do, don't you? Well, you certainly don't know how to fucking market anything, do you? You got some fucking store. You don't even know how to fucking market. What are you even doing? What is your store? What the fuck? Anyway, whatever. Quick break. We're going to move past the 100-year butter war just for the night. We got to move past it here. We can't get stuck on it. Look, you get stuck on the butter wars. You never get out of the butter wars. You never get out of them. You don't. Look. Imagine being stuck in a butter war. You would never get out of the war. How would you get out of it? It's a butter war, right? How the fuck would you get out of it? Just saying. Think about it. I mean, goddamn, you would never get out. All right. I love you, babies. I love you. Remember those commercials? Hey, I gotta whip this shit on you guys. This is for the East Coasterners. Do you remember these commercials on television that would say, let me think about this. Nah, let me. I'll do that later. Nah. I'll do that later. All right. Nah. We ain't gonna go there. That's not fully formed yet. But yeah, take a quick smoke break. And yeah, take a quick smoke break. And I'm gonna share an interesting story with you, and then we're gonna get on with, the mutts. The mutts. Samantha. I don't know. then you got to consider, why are we're drawing more attention to it. That's very odd. Right. Why? What is that? Demon God. Alright. Masternature2112, right? Into the gods. Why? Why would you do that? That's probably the biggest question of them all right here. Here's the thing. Here's the problem, guys. We're all fucking ghouls. They're all ghouls. They're all fucking ghouls. That's what they are. As I sit back and I look at them, I sit back and I look at these people. These people are ghouls to me. They're ghouls. They are. Look. Why? Why are they ghouls to me? Why? Well, we don't have to. Here's why. We don't have to be doing this. That's why. We don't have to be doing this. Look, I know these pictures are coming out. Okay? I don't know exactly what's in these pictures. They say they didn't really look at them. Okay? They hear about these 3 pictures of the victims in the photographs, right? They hear about this. They hear about this from their daughter. Okay, fine, whatever. But you don't have to be going on a fucking talk show and saying, look, you don't have to be doing this at all. If you find out that there are 3 pictures within this menagerie of photographs that have come out, right? There's 3 pictures that show possibly the victims, right? You get wind of this. You may not look at the pictures. They probably have, I'm guessing, right? But so then, if you're, why would you then go on a talk show and pin and let me put it this way. Then why would you go on a talk show and make it a point, okay, to not glorify, but I don't know, shine a laser beam on it, like, oh, well, if people didn't know before what was going on with the photographs, well, they're sure as fucking understand now what's going on with them, right? Thanks. Thank you, Steve G, and thank you, Christy, or whoever you are. Thank you. You just shone a big laser beam down onto this. Now people are going to be like, oh, really? There's 3 photographs here that are graphic? In a crime scene photo? Oh my, are you serious? Oh, well, guess what? I wonder what we're going to do after this. We're going to try to find those photographs. Because thank you, you just shown a big-ass beacon right on down on it. If you don't want these photographs to be glorified and picked apart and because you're so horrified and mortified by them, well then why are you on a goddamn talk show highlighting them? Why are you doing it? Why are you doing the very thing that you're mortified by? You fucking morons! These people are mutts. You're saying the same thing. You're saying, I'm mortified by what's come out, but here I am. I'm pinpointing and shining a beacon down upon what is mortifying me. Right here it is. It's in these fucking ghastly photos. Yeah. Yeah, that's called Fuck You 101 Master Nature University here. That's Fuck You 101. You can't be disgusted by the very thing that you're fucking promoting. You can't do both. That's called Fuck You 101 Masternature2112 style here, baby. Remember that. You are a ghoul. You're a ghoul. You are a ghoul, and you don't even, I think you do know you're a ghoul. I think you're self-aware. I think you're a self-aware ghoul, which is not necessarily rare in these types of things, but that's what you are. Think about that. You're a grave robber. You are disgusted by your very nature. Or no, you're not. Because here you are, you're on a television show promoting that very nature. But you don't even know it. I guess you do know it. You'd have to know it. Self-aware ghoul. Yeah, think about that. Hey, there you are. That's a real analysis of these people. That's a real analysis here. You may not like it, but that's what it is. These people are doing the thing that they hate the most. They're saying, this is disgusting. This is whatever it is. But here I am. I'm actually on a television show, and I'm promoting this. But they either don't see it that way. I don't know, but they have to be aware of that's what they're doing. Look, they are they're shining a beacon light down upon these things on the photographs. People may not even be aware of it. I don't know, but now that you've done this, well, hell yeah, now people are going to be aware because you go on Nancy Grace and you fucking illuminate it. You're a ghoul and you don't even know it. Maybe self-aware ghoul. Still, I'm debating that point here in my head. But I hope that makes sense to everybody in my garden here. We're at the university, perhaps. Still in the electric chairs, but perhaps in the university section right now. There are different parts. It's like Hogwarts. Ha! It's like Hogwarts, guys. We don't know where the fuck we are half the time. Sometimes we're in the university. Sometimes we're in the electric church. Sometimes we're in the mysterious dark room. We don't know where the fuck we are. But there we are. I don't know, chasing shadows. Right. Killing serpents. But whatever. Tom Fool. Tom Fool. Hey. People like to rip off Tom Fool like Tom Riddle. Like, Hogwarts, right? Tom Riddle. Well, guess where she got that from? It's Tom Fool. Right? Remember, that's where she ripped it off from. If she did, Hogwarts. Tom Fool. Right? The mad jester of what? Manchester? I forget, something like that, right? The evil clown, the jester. Well, that's Tom Fool. Tom Skelton. That's Tom Skelton. That's where she got it from. Tom Riddle. Just saying. All right. I love you. Bookworms out there and Hogwarts fans. That's where she ripped it off from. Tom Fool. The skeleton baby, the mad gesture baby. Tom Fool. Anyway, I love you. That's for all you J.K. Rowling fans out there. Yeah, I do read sometimes. I love you. Tom Fool. That's where we get tomfoolery. Which, again, I've talked about this before on this channel. Tomfoolery has been watered down throughout the centuries. Tomfoolery these days means, we had some tomfoolery. We had some fun, mischievous. That's what it means today. But real tomfoolery, like real Tom Fool, it's been watered down throughout the century. Evil shit. Stuff like that. Yeah. Tomfoolery. I don't know. Whatever. Let's carry on. J.K. Rowling, carry on. All right, let's go. Quick break. Into this note. Looking for evidence. I hope you like that opening. Really do. Look, I had frostbite. On my fucking hand. And, yeah, it didn't feel really pleasant, actually, Masternature. Hey, Masternature, I don't ever want to feel frostbite on my fucking hand ever again in my life. Don't ever do that. And, you're like, wow, you're like, I don't know what you are sometimes. I really don't, yeah.
All right, enough of this. Enough of this fruitcake land. I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing. Back to the fucking show. Oh my God, do I have to fucking do everything up here? It's like everybody fucking loses control, and nobody knows what's going on half the time. It really is. You know, I'm sorry, my God. Sorry. Somebody has to take the fucking wheel once in a while here. And of course, it always has to fucking be me. I don't know what's going on with these people. I really don't. Jesus. Man, what is wrong with you? God damn. I mean, fucking hell with that. I don't know how you fucking understand this shit. I really don't. I don't know. But I'll tell you what. I'm gonna play this for you before we get back to the fucking ghouls, and then we can end this goddamn late show and then fucking piss off. Alright? Yeah, fuck. Fuck. Fuck off.
Yeah, I'm taking a day off. Fuck off.
Oh, I love it, babies. I love it.
Let's go, loves. To the Pastoral Lecture Church, love. All right, there we are. Where are we? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I forgot. Here we are. Sorry. Here we are. Sorry, love.
Honestly, I showed. I don't.
Blurry as fuck.
Down on your own. I showed Steve one.
Oh, damn.
And it was one of the less graphic ones. And
oh yeah.
He was like, yeah. So unfortunately, I went there, and I deeply regret it. I knew I would.
I've got to tell you something I learned, the hard way.
Okay.
I'm very curious by nature.
Uh-huh.
When it comes to my fiance's murder.
Oh, I'm sure you are. Yeah, I bet you are.
Control my curiosity. Because I don't want any more nightmares or any more night
Because,
terrors,
hey, I'll tell you why. Hey, wait a minute. Whoa, fuck off.
So
I'll tell you why. Because you bring it up every goddamn episode that I've ever seen her do, and I don't watch much of her shit, okay? But every time I watch a goddamn episode with her, she always brings up the goddamn fiancé. Every goddamn fucking time. And believe me, I don't watch her very often at all. But every goddamn time I see her, the fucking fiancé comes up. I'm like, how comes I keep hearing about this? Like, why do I keep hearing about this? I'm sorry, but so here we go again. What are we doing? Fuck me.
Deeply regret it.
Fuck me. Fuck me.
I gotta tell you something I learned the hard way.
Yeah.
I'm very curious by nature, but when it comes to my fiance's murder, I've learned to control my curiosity, because I don't want any more nightmares or any more night terrors or sleepwalking or crying jags than I've already had.
Okay.
So I just, please know, you are in our thoughts and our prayers throughout this whole ordeal. And to put it up and then scrub it shows a certain degree of knowledge that you did the wrong thing. I want to talk to you now about another Koberger-related incident. Listen.
Man, you crack me up now.
Koberger's sister.
Oh, my God.
Her name, she goes by Mel. spoke to the New York Times. This piece was published on Wednesday, January 7th. The headline, "Her brother murdered 4 students. Now she's ready to talk." Well, I'm so happy that she now feels ready to tell her story. The readout in the online version says that Mel is going to talk about the Koberger families, their pain, their confusion. You know, this thing happened the blink of an eye ago, and this piece is such a piece of journalistic malpractice. The interviewer, the guy's name is Mike Baker. He either does not know nor does he care to read in to the details of this case, but instead we've got.
Oof. Okay. Okay, so look, what are we doing right now? Okay. So, what are we doing right now? What have we just done? So, we're going to be very analytical about this, all right? What have we just done to the audience? What has she just done to you? If I'm tuning into this right now, I happen upon this, and I'm watching the first few minutes here of this. What is she doing? We know what this is, okay? This kind of stuff is very insidious. It is insidious. We are not presenting any type of balanced viewpoint. There is no balance here. There is no objectivity that we're presenting. We already are telling you what we think, right, about what is real here and what's not real here. We already are saying that to you. So why would I listen to you? Why would I listen to you? Idiots. If I am not sure about things, in this case, I have questions about things, I'm not going to listen to you. I hope not. Because I already understand within the first 2 to 3 minutes of your goddamn video that you already believe everything that's happened in this case is real. So, I already stay. Okay, well, that's not going to help me very much because I'm questioning things. But thank you for being so open-minded in your assessment of what happened. I appreciate that. Which is completely nonsense. See, already, this is, it's insidious, right? There's an insidiousness here. Right? You're not presenting an objective point of view. Right off the bat, you're telling your viewers, this is what, hey, we already believe this fucking, everything that happened, man, that's it. We believe it. That's it. There's no room for anything. Nope. But, whatever. So whatever information that is coming out, whatever, he's guilty. It makes him more guilty. It's guilty, guilty, guilty. Oh, I mean, there you go. So here's the question, Nancy Grace, and here's the question, you fucking cunt. The other side, I don't know who you are. So what are people learning from you? They're not learning anything from you. That's the problem. They're not learning anything new from you. Right? Yeah, they're not. They're not learning anything new. Yeah, he's guilty. He's always guilty. He always will be guilty. no matter what comes out, he's guilty, right? Bigfoot comes, Goonie Goo Goo. Goonie Goo comes along, says, I did it, but, he's still guilty. That's always going to be that way. Goonie Goo Goo, all right. All right? All right. So it doesn't matter. What are you learning? Well, you're going to learn a lot, actually. Master Nature, don't do it. Please don't. Look, spare the gardens. Just spare the garden ones in your miserable, rotten, fucking, horrible life. Which, you're actually a really dumbass schmuck, piece of shit, but look, don't do it. Don't perpetrate it upon the garden. And look, people are stressed out. And they don't want to hear this. They don't want to hear your garbage. And they don't even know what you're talking about half the time anyway. But they're like, they get confused easily. And they're like, I don't know, honey. Why do you like this guy so much? And then you have to explain yourself like, I don't know. He's like kind of funny, I guess. I don't know. And then the husband gets all jealous and shit. MD, anyway, I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not gonna ask you. All right. I guess I don't know what you're doing, but it's concerning. Okay. Master Nature, it's better you don't ask me. It's much better you don't ask me. Because I kind of like to spring it upon you, and I know you like that. I know you like things being sprung upon you at the last minute. So I'm gonna do that to you. All right. Anyway, here we are. Oh my God. What? Hell Picks? Remember Hell Picks?
Got crap like this in the New York Times. Feel sorry for me. My brother is a homicidal maniac who snuffed out 4 young lives and seemed to enjoy doing it. And it looks like my mom was an accessory after the fact. Just my opinion. But hey, we just want to re-enter polite society. Please, won't you help us? And the New York Times says, sure, why not? That is our friend, Maureen Callahan from her podcast.
Maureen Callahan.
Boy, she hit the nail on the head. Really? Mel is whining to the New York Times, and they're printing their puff piece about her pain and her family's pain? Okay, that's the time to keep your pie hole shut. Right there. I would like your response to Koberger's family whining about their pain.
I think it's just odd that
hey Nancy Grace, oh my God, I wanna reach across the fucking screen. I wanna reach across the screen and say hello to my little friends. Hello to my little friend. Wow. Come on. Wow. Look, there's a lot in there, but whatever. Wow. Look, it's more the same. It's more the same. Look, we're already, look, it's more the same. It's more the same. It's more the same. This is just taking
an extreme. This is just trying to take an extreme position and to get clicks, to get views. What?
Maniac who snuffed out 4 young lives and seemed to enjoy doing it. And it looks like my mom was an accessory after the fact. Just my opinion. But hey, we just want to re-enter polite society. Please, won't you help us? And the New York Times says, sure, why not?
I mean, come on.
That is our friend.
That's your friend, Maureen, the plant. But, I mean, come on. That is so ludicrous. I mean, again, we're just trying to be extreme for extreme's sake, trying to get clicks. Oh yeah, saying, of course, the mom's accessory. In my opinion, mom's accessory to the crime. Get the fuck out of here, cunts. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you know what you are? You're a bitch's bro. You're a fucking bitch's bro. And guess what? I must clear the space of you. Wretchedness. Come on. Anyway, we know what that is. And so Nancy Grace runs with it. Said, that's our good friend. What do you think about this? What do you think about the New York Times publishing an article on Kohlberger's sister and their family? I mean, can you imagine the audacity of this happening? This article that came out in the New York Times, if you haven't heard about it before, well, now you know where it is. It's in the New York fucking Times. I'll shout it from the rooftops. All right. But anyway, so now you know it's in the New York Times. Right. I'm so ghastly and horrified by it. Right? What do you think about that? She asked the question. So then what do you think about this ghastly, horrible New York Times article that was just published that you can find in the New York Times? Okay. What do you think about that article? Mutts? Did you read it? I mean, it's everywhere. She might just come out and say this. Look, it's everywhere. You can't escape it. The article is everywhere. And my dead fiance, he rose up out of the grave and he said, can you believe this New York Times article about fucking Kohlberger's fucking family? Yeah, that happened. And guess what? I thought the article was hanked. And so I burned the fucking article in a fire, in a fucking fire pit, because I thought the article was hanked. Remember that? There's some hanky-panky going on here. Remember the hanky-panky? I thought my fucking laptop was hanked, so I destroyed it. Remember that? I think, you know what I think? I think I need to do some fucking hoodoo on you. You're not hanged. Listen to me, bitch. You're not hanged. It's what we call, taint. You're tainted, bitch. It's called the taint. You ain't fucking hainted. You're fucking tainted, bitch. And that's what we call hoodoo, bitch. That's what we call the haint. It's called the haint. And that's what's called voodoo. It's called the haint.
You idiot. What do we call it? What did she call it? I don't know. I forget. Oops. Yeah. Weird how that goes. Anyway, welcome to the ceremony. I hope you like it. Lifehouse. Yeah. It's kind of like that. It's very interesting. It's like that's exactly what this is. That's exactly what this is. It's wow, it's very strange, very interesting. Very interesting here. Very interesting. Ghouls. We are grave robbers. We're just robbing each other's grave. That's all we're doing here. It's a very strange way of looking at it. But we're just robbing each other's graves here. That's all we're doing. We're highlighting things that we're saying are gruesome and horrifying, disgusting, mortifying. They're just in bad taste. They shouldn't be written, blah, 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 blah. And then we're saying, then we're saying, did you read it all? Did you see it all? I mean, can you believe it? Here's where it's at. This is where you should go to look at it. Here's where you can find it. What's your opinion on it? Don't you think it was ghastly? Yes, I think it was ghastly and horrifying and gruesome and disgusting. And yeah, it was absolutely horrible. And yes, here's where you can go and get it. It was right from this source. And, here's where you can go and find it. I mean, and yeah. Weird. In fact, it's like, if you didn't know about it, gee, again, now you know about it. Yeah. So much for trying to downplay or trying to, say these things are, yeah, they're disgusting, but we don't have to go on talk shows and we don't have to show our faces on camera to make that point. I mean, we could just make a statement through our publicist. I mean, because they do have a publicist. So we could just make a statement through our publicist to say, we disagree with this or that. And we may even throw this in there. We may even say, well, we're considering taking, we're considering, a lawsuit against these photos. That you could just make a statement like that and be on your merry fucking way. But no, not with the mutts. They'll go on camera, right? And make sure that you know where to find these horrible, gruesome, morbid, disgusting, putrid, where you can find them. That's what this is, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. And it's repulsive. But that's what they're doing. That's what this is. That is what this is. It's repulsive. When you think about it, it's fucking repulsive. That's what they're doing, and they're making a buck off it. We are attacking any little angle that we can. That's what we're doing. We're attacking any little angle that we can to try to come up with some sort of dramatic story. And then we're asking these people about it. How do you feel about that? Well, of course, it's already repulsive, disgusting, horrible, blah, 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 blah. Of course, what else are they going to say? Yeah. Right, whatever. Stupid. Their audience is always going to be their audience. You know, Nancy Grace's audience is always going to be that audience. It's always going to be that. You're never going to change that. That's the way it is. But it's quite sad. Quite sad. I mean, again, you're not learning anything. You're not learning a fucking thing. And that's what's sad. Plus, I don't give a fuck about your goddamn fiance. I don't care. Why do you keep using him as a prop in every one of your goddamn videos that I've seen of her? Why does she keep using the fiance as a prop? He's a fucking prop. Like, you might as well just... Here's what you're going to do, Nancy Grace. Here's what you're going to fucking do, okay? You're going to get a skeleton... And you're going to put him in a weird... Here's what... Hey, listen to me. Goddamn you fucking... Hey, you wanted the best. You want TNT, right, babies? Hey, here's what she should do. She should get a wheelbarrow and a real fucking skeleton. Put the fucking skeleton in the fucking wheelbarrow, right? Put it on her stage in her backdrop. Put the fucking wheelbarrow and skeleton in her backdrop. And use the dead fiance as a fucking prop in the background of her goddamn shit here. Look, think about this. Think about it. Think about this. We could have, we could have a wheelbarrow, right? With a skeleton sitting in the wheelbarrow here. They can roll they could have it as a prop out here in her background. They could just have it sitting there. And whenever she wants to refer to the goddamn dead fiance, she could just turn her fucking head to the fucking wheelbarrow skeleton fucking prop over here and be like, what do you think about this, my dead fiance? And the fucking thing would talk back to her and say, I don't know. I've been dead for 30 fucking years, but you keep bringing me up. I don't know what you're talking about, but here I am, sitting on your goddamn stage, in a fucking wheelbarrow, skeleton wheelbarrow. I mean, oh my God. Yeah, then they go back and forth. Like, can you believe that? Remember when I saw your bloody clothes on the fucking counselor's desk? And then the wheelbarrow skeleton will talk back to her and say, how the fuck did my fucking bloody clothes get on the fucking counselor's desk? What are you talking about? Can you just please let me go? Please stop bringing me up as a prop. I'm not a prop. Get me out of this wheelbarrow.
You fucking weirdo. Fuck off. Fuck you. All right, here you go. Listen, Nancy. Listen, I am not a Halloween costume, okay? I mean, I can be a Halloween costume, but it's gonna cost you a lot of money to fucking market me. Look, I could be your Halloween costume. Ha! Fuck you! You cock-sucking bastards. Ha! You wanted the best, you got the best. But you know what? You know what pisses me off the most? Fuck off, a cunt. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. Okay. Yeah. And then, you know what? I may just... No, I'm not going to abandon you yet. I'm not. But you know what? I'm getting closer to this. I don't know. Yeah. No, they can handle it. They can handle it. Are you sure? No, they can, of course. They're the garden. They're the best garden in the world. They're going to handle it, of course. Yes, you know it. And then we take a quick break, and you go, oh, great. Is he going to keep carrying on? Great. Where are we? Stealthy University? Hogwarts? What are we talking about? Butter walls and Hogwarts and secret spaces and how repulsive it is. All I have to do is make a statement like this. Right? Our family disagrees with what has come out recently about this case. You know, we strongly disagree. We may take legal action. That's all. Yeah, that's all you have to say, really. You don't have to go on television and again tell people where to find this stuff. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. You don't have to be doing this, but you are doing it. That's the whole point. Remember, that's the first point in the education here. The first thing I said to you was, what was it? You don't have to be doing this. There is no reason for it. Except this, and this, and this, and this. First point we've proven. There you go. There's that equation. I think we solved that one at least. But then, then guess what? And then the butter war started. And then the fucking butter war started again. And again and again. And they said, Master Nature, have you gone mad? Why has the garden forsaken you? I said, they didn't forsake. What are you talking about? I said, why do they sabotage the greatness of the garden? Therefore sabotaging you. I said, I don't know what the fuck. What are you talking about? I don't know. I don't really know. He used to be such a good boy. Anyway, excuse me. I don't know, but I'm not sure. Weird. Oh, yeah, I know. Anyway, how's everybody doing out there in space? Welcome, Dame Anthus, Mountain of Greatness, everything, Mrs. John, Terry Lynn, my loves, I am. Lynn Champagne, I love you. Dame Deb. Queen of the bees, somewhere. Sir Equinox. Where is State 48 Snow? Ellie. Both Ellies. Where the Ellie? Welcome, Creamy Row. I'm still working on your order. Don't get me wrong, I have not forgotten you. Ellie Ryan. Mrs. Jordan, Ellie Ryan, in a right. Now we're in a right. What's going on? There's a riot going on. What's wrong? Ha! Welcome, Curious Rose, the greatest nurse I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not joking about that. Thank you. You know what I mean, Curious Rose. I love you. Yeah. Definitely. 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 Yeah, I mean, there's, we should get into, we should get into another time. Should. Number 77, baby. MPD 77. That is the greatest document ever written. That's our document, baby. That is, and look, why? Why is that our document? And why is that? Because if you're looking for a profile of the killer in this case, that is your profile. Yes, it is. It is. That's why that document is important. It is. But that's our 77, baby. But listen. Purple Haze, here. We're gonna do this. Purple Haze is coming out, and you know, when I finally understood when Purple Haze is gonna come out, like there was like this global eruption, and people started going off the rails. Okay, people started going off the rail, and people started wanting to like buy like just take over people and shit. And I'm like, look, I can't release Purple Haze on a circumstance like that. So, but anyway, maybe I have to backtrack on. I'm not sure what to do. Well, there's definitely going to be some backtracking on it, but you know, I don't know. But anyway, I think Stanley. Here's what's weird. I think Stanley has to make an announcement, and I don't know. I think he was elected president or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, I think we'll get to that in the next live, but you're going to love that shit. But anyway, but look, you can't forsake me, Jezebel. Hey, Jezebel. Hey, Jezebel. Hey, Jezebel, you listening? Look, you forsaken me, right? No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Is Dame Deb in here? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. Sometimes people
I don't know. I'm just going to say this before we get to our next thing. I want to say this. Sometimes we gotta, here, how can I put this? We gotta not take things so fucking seriously here. Seriously. Really, come on here. I think we all know where we're at. I think we're all adults. Okay? We gotta stop taking things so fucking personally here. I don't know what is what or not. But goddamn, this channel is absurd, baby. It's absurd. That's what it is. So listen, we're not gonna get into fucking riffraff and tit for tat or bullshit here. No, I don't know here what this is, but you just gotta fucking roll with the shit. Look, you want freeform fucking jazz? Well, we can't have freeform fucking jazz if we're getting jammed up on fucking weird shit. Because it's all weird shit. So, you want freeform jazz, or, you know what I mean? I'm saying, we can't get hung up on, we just can't be getting hung up on stuff that is not important here. I mean, come on now. Let's go. Fuck. Fucking hell, man. Hey, look, here's the thing. We all want to prove what's true. That's the unifying thread, right? We all want to prove what is true. That's it. We all want to do that. I mean, sure. All of us want to be able to have some sort of fucking thing like that, right? In our shining fucking moment, right? I want to prove this true. You know, we all have that. Of course. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it all. Then. Fuck it. But anyway, fuck it. All right. Here we go. Right. This is it, right? Like I love you. Quick break in the mountain air. What time is it? All right. Let's see. How about we do this, my loves? We'll see. Anyway, I hope you like this. Do I pick you up correctly in my arms? Oh, wait a minute. You know what I think we have to do? I think we have to go back. Listen. Wait a minute. We have to go back to the beginning of all this. We do. We have to go back to the beginning of all this. So, here we go. This is what we're going to do. If I don't burn the house down. Alrighty, well. Oh, God. Disgusting. Terrible. Boy. Oh, horrible. Rotate the screen. Oh, great. But we're rotating. Wait a minute. Not as easy as it looks. What
Oh, God. Oh, God. Here we are. Oh, God. I'm scared of it. Oh, God. Here we are. Oh, God. I know. Hey, I remember this place. Where were we? Oh, yeah, that's right. We're out here looking for evidence, I think. Oh, yeah. You remember. Remember? Right.
Hey, listen. This is Sergeant Zappa. And we're putting together here a new, and sometimes new, and more new and improved. Moscow police, homicide detective, a training video. And, once again, a humble little police academy down here in the snow. We're proud of this shit. And, excuse me, we're proud of this stuff. And, here it is. Well, we call this replay because we're really, really proud of this one. We're doubling down on this shit. All right, excuse me on this stuff. I'm sorry. I shouldn't cuss on these training videos, but I just get so hyped up on them, you know what I'm saying? I am Sergeant Zapp after all, you know what I'm saying? I kind of live up to my fucking namesake, so sometimes. As long as there's some fucking titties and beer in there, I'll be all right. But excuse me, you didn't hear that. I mean, I did not say titties and beer. I did not say it. You're in the mountains on the moon now, baby. Anyway, it's cold up here on the moon. Baby, it's cold up. Anyway, here's the video. Here's the video. Here we go. Ugh. Oh my God. I can't believe we're out here again on the perimeter of the crime scene. I thought I saw Chris McDonald out here looking for a black glove. Okay. I said, "Hey, Chris McDonald, what are you doing out here?" He said, "Well, don't mind me. I'm just out here with my wife. We're vacationing in the snow and the ice and the rain. And hey, don't mind us. We're just looking at the crime scene and I don't know, filming shit. Don't mind us." Okay, thanks, Chris. Anyway, hey, what are we doing out here? We're looking for we're looking for cigarette butts. Well, no, we're not looking for that. We're not looking for ISD bottle, okay? Hey, Frank, you find anything out there yet? Man, you're the biggest retard I ever fucking heard about. No! Frank didn't find nothing yet. Oh yeah, remember? Cigarette butts? Right. Anyway, yeah. Well, sorry, my God, I let you down again. Remember, could never find no cigarette butts. I mean, I took a metal detector out here. Listen, we snuck a metal detector out here, right? And we still couldn't find any cigarette butts out here. We couldn't find anything. It's horrible. I mean, look, we took samples. Okay. We took dirt samples and of mountains on the moon here, but we still couldn't find any cigarette butts. It's unbelievable. All right, babies, I love you. Hey, I hope you like that I hope you like that training exercise, homicide, and well, hey, the end matches the beginning, doesn't it not? I love you, babies. Hey, I love you. The end matches the beginning, babies. All right, let's go. Let's go, loves. Let's go, babies. Oh, yeah.